All right, guys, we are off and running. We are on the MeetOne tour today. So this is not my main voyage. I went out yesterday with it. Super nice trike. So this is day 2 on this thing. Yesterday I did, what did I do? 15 miles on this thing? Yeah, 15 miles. So I went out with my wife, finally got her out there. She took the Breeze Pro and I took the tour. So fun time we had. So this thing is pretty batteried up. I got two 30 amp hour batteries on this, so you guys are gonna love this. So I buy these. So I have a battery already that I had from the HJM. It's a 30 amp hour battery. So I bought one that was similar to it, not exactly the same, but it looked like the same shape, so I was happy with getting it. So I have 60 amp hours of battery. This thing came with two 15s. So I'm like, hey, I got the batteries, I'm putting them on it, and everything's good. So I figured I'd have to change the holders over. Nope, battery slid right into it, no problem. I didn't even have to change anything. So I did add another port to this thing, and I put another battery rebalancer in it. So I can add my battery pack to it that has another 34 amp hours on that thing. So we could go out with 94 amp hours on this thing. And I can carry the extra 15s too if I wanted. So we can do some mileage on this thing. I'll tell you, I was surprised. My legs hurt today, which I go out pedaling all the time and my legs don't hurt. So must be because of this recumbent style or something. I don't know why it would. It's just, I guess, a different position for my legs. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still pedaling one way or the other. But I went with my wife, like I said. It was a slow ride. She kind of went on at like 7 miles an hour the whole time. I always remind her, 7 miles an hour. So in an hour, we're only going 7 miles. So yeah, we went out. Made it to the upper reservoir. She did good, very good with that. She did a lot of throttling, but again, that thing's sitting with, what do we got on that thing? I think we got 50 hours on that one. Got a 20 and a 30, yeah. This thing gets up and goes pretty good. It's got a torque sensor on it. The throttle, though, will take us up to, let's see, we're at 25 right now. So I did feel the motor kick out around 25, so it definitely took us to the advertised speed, at least on the speedometer. So yeah, we're gonna hit the rail trail. I was out on a rail trail yesterday, and it was pretty wet. So we got this thing pretty dirty. But this is definitely a trike that's gonna get used quite a bit. So I've got a suspension seat. We got full suspension on this, but I got a suspension seat post on it also. And I changed the seat out for a blue-in seat. So it's pretty darn comfortable, that's for sure. Got a 7-speed on this thing, which is nice. Got a nice big crank on this thing, so I do not ghost pedal with this thing. We can get going here. I'm going at 23 miles, 24 miles an hour now, and I'm still pedaling. So, like I said, nice gearing on this thing. They did everything nice about this thing. I like the throttle. So you got a twist throttle, but they got a little thumb thing on it too. So yeah, this is a really nice trail cruiser with the full suspension on it and everything. Got the backrest. I'm just chilling on this thing. It's really very comfortable. I figured I'd take this out tonight. Tomorrow night, if I get a chance to get out there, I'll take a bike. But I really just, I just got this yesterday. Like I said, went out for one ride, really liked it, wanted to go out again. I was with my wife, so we were going slower. Kind of wanted to get out here and drive it the way I would normally drive it down the rail trails. We got the trike channel up to over 400 now, so subscribers. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Not as wet out here as it was yesterday. This obviously was all wet, but it must have dried out during the day. But I think it's supposed to rain. We're supposed to get rain every day this week. But I think it's going to be mostly at night, so it's not going to affect me, which makes me happy. So the seat that was on this was very comfortable to start with, but I'm like, I'm going to try the suspension seat post out on this and the blue in seat, see if I like it. But like I said, the factory one that came with it was very comfortable. We got plastic fenders on this, not that I mind, but the Breeze has metal fenders on it. Kind of odd that they change them up. I did buy tires for this that I probably will put on. These are pretty good tires on it now, but the other ones I have are much more aggressive and better for the trail. So I got the Allscape tires that I'm going to put on this thing. Plus they'll be better in the winter than these. These are, like I said, they're not bad. I wish these would fit on my wife's, because they are better than the ones that came on the Breeze Pro. Not that they're bad, I wouldn't even bother, but those are 16-inch tires on that. These are 20s on this. So those Allscape tires, they're putting those things on everything. Lots of people out here walking today. It seems like that sailboat was out there yesterday. But it's certainly nice getting out here more often. And I'm trying to do 2 rides a week, one on a trike for the trike channel and then one on a bike for the bike channel. So this thing is awesome. So I think I'm relatively triked out. I got that ad motor. That thing's pretty nice too, the recumbent one. I've been enjoying that. I did put fenders on the rear of that. We'll get out on that one too, because like I said, I do enjoy riding that one. I do want to put a little bit more battery on that one. I may take the batteries, because I could use the batteries from this on the other one, because I now have the holders, so I could still run the 60 amp hours on that one also. So I was thinking about running the 215s on that, which I could, but again, like I said, I could drop these 30s right on there too. Yesterday, the front brake was squeaking a little bit, but I aligned that when I got home. Put a bottle holder on it. I want to put a bell on it too, but I got to find one with an air tag that's on another bike that maybe is moving along or something. So I almost parted with the Ride One Up. Somebody rode that, liked it, and they said, would you sell it? I said, well, I got some money into this. I changed the crank. I got a second battery on that thing. I bought the cage. I put a bigger crank on it. I've done a couple things, mirrors, so on and so forth. And I said I would sell it, but I said I'd want to get $3,000 for it. He said he'd do it, and then he changed his mind. Now he's thinking about buying a trike now. So yeah, he likes the Breeze. He said he does not want to see this bike because he's probably going to want this one. It was definitely a lot wetter out here yesterday. This is not too bad today. I had actually just brushed this down a little bit at the house, get the dried mud off. So I just let these things dry up for the most part, and then I brush the dirt and mud off them, and then I'll clean them with a rag. Saw a deer out here yesterday, right about in this spot too. My wife was in back of me. I said, come on up here. And I said, look through their tunnel, because we were at the tunnel. And she saw the deer too. So I've seen deer, bear, mostly deer, but I have seen 2 bears out here. The route to the reservoir is coming up, but I did the reservoir last night. I didn't go all the way around it though. My wife, she's like, oh, we've already been out here for an hour. So she didn't want to go all the way around. She's like, how far is it around? I said, about 20 more minutes. And she's like, oh no, let's turn around. So we did. Like I said, we only did 15 miles last night. Usually if I go up and around the reservoir, we're at about 22. And then if I do anything else, we're usually at 25, 4, 5-ish, something like that. So like I said, this is a faster ride for me tonight. Going right along here. This bike is trike. It's very comfortable. It takes the bumps well. I got that deluxe seat they sent me. I don't want to put that on this bike. I think I'll probably put it on the Breeze Pro, like everybody else is doing. It actually fits on there and has adjustment. I use that bike for my wife, and if anybody else wants to go out on a trike with me, so it would be nice to have the seat to be able to go forward and backward for people, so it was adjustable. Because my wife wants it way up, and you know, I put somebody else on it the other day and they wanted it back. Like I said, that thing would be perfect for that. So, sure, anybody that's out there that's got the Breeze or the this Tour, you're probably looking at my gauge here, I always call it a gauge, the display, and you're going, hey, how did he get it up on the handlebars there on the top? I'm going to do a video about that. It's pretty easy. It's only going to be well under 5-minute video, or we might incorporate it in with something else. But yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say, hey, how can I put my screen display up higher? And I was like, well, let me get it first and try it out. I'm actually going to move to one of my wife's too, because I could see it better up here. I actually pushed it to the side so I could put my phone holder here. But because we're out doing a ride, I don't want to have you guys looking at the phone holder. You know, I'm trying to minimize what's on the bars here. So. And my wife is a little freaked out about those. This is a pretty good jump on this one here. But going through these gates, I'm like, don't worry about it. Just keep the bike in the middle. You'll go through it, you won't hit. I kind of want to be out here when it gets darker, just so I can try this big giant headlight on this thing. It's tougher on the bikes. I go through with those too.
You're right.
We got another tunnel coming up here. Thinking hills don't bother this thing, that's for sure. But I think it said I had 180 Newton meters of torque on this thing. So this thing, like I said, is a awesome trail runner here, and that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this trike, was for these trails and stuff. Because this thing is just awesome with the full suspension on it, the power this thing's got. I mean, I got a lot of stuff in the back too. I probably got, I don't know, another 30 pounds in the rack right now. Running dual 30 amp hour batteries on it. Those things weigh a lot more than the 15s. Double. It's almost time to put a second sweatshirt on. Haven't not even taken a bar down on this thing yet. Considering this thing's got dual motors on it, I'm impressed. I didn't know how fast this thing would eat. I mean, I'm pushing it too. Last night I was slow, so I didn't drop a battery bar. In fact, I think I got home, it was still 52 volts in this thing. So you got 52.4 volts now. So we got a volt gauge on this, which is nice. Yeah, that ad motor, pretty nice. So I put the fenders on that thing. I did increase the crank on that thing, so I don't ghost pedal. It only goes at 20 miles an hour, but it's perfect the way it is now. I did something else to that thing too. Oh, I put a parking brake on that. So I had a lever, brake lever with the parking brake on it for a manual brake. So I put that on. I didn't want to change the other side, even though the handle was much more comfortable than the one that's on the bike, because it's longer, so you could really grab it, and it was nice. So I was thinking about putting the other one on, but then I'd lose that bell that's built into it. I kind of like it, so I left it on. So one handle's one way and the other handle's another way. It's fine. I like it. And now I have a parking brake on it. This one has parking brakes on both. I put pedals on this thing too. The pedals that came with it are your typical Welgo aluminum pedals. They were very quality, nice pedals, but kind of got an orange theme. So they got the lettering on this. It's orange and white. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of like the orange, so I'm accenting this with orange. So I have an orange bottle holder. I have orange pedals. So this is kind of nice through here. I always like this area. So we haven't gone this far up this trail in a long time. And we're still, it goes way up. It's 32 miles one way. We're not into this thing for, we're over 10 miles, about 12 miles into it. So another 10 miles of this, we would be at the end of it. All right, guys, I think we're going to take a walk around this now. Well, we're stopped before it gets too late out. So this is the MeetOne tour. Again, I got the blue wind seat on it, suspension post. This is the new adjustable seat. This is the port I put in to put the additional battery pack on it. I put the pedals on it. This thing's pretty nice though. It's got directionals, got that nice light on the front, dual crown fork. There's the tires on this thing. So they're pretty nice, but a little too, not as, be better for the ones that I picked up. So, but this is it. Look at the size of the crank on that thing. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing around a 52 tooth, something like that, because it's pretty nice. Again, you can see that seat post there. The blue wind seat went nice on that, so I might keep it on this thing. So 20-inch tires on it. We got plastic fenders. I put my EV trike plate on the back of that. We've got suspension on this thing. So we've got dual suspension. This thing is a nice trike, guys. So up in the cockpit, you got these nice grips on this thing. This is your controller. You've got, not your controller, but controller for the screen. You've got your brakes here. These are Star Union brakes. 7-speed on this thing. This is that twist anti-thumb throttle on it. Nice. Trigger shifter. Here's your screen here. And these are the HJM mirrors. So let me tell you something. These came on the bike, these here. And I just screwed the HJM mirrors because it was the same setup on it. So these things work great, guys. These are the HJM mirrors. That's HJM Trikes, and you can get it on their website. It's a nice little place up here. People get married over here. I've seen it closed for a wedding before. They swim up here, and it's very nice over here. There was a beaver over here when we first came down. I don't know if you could see it. I tried taking a picture of the beaver swimming in the water. Well, we'll see if we see him around here. And then we're going to start heading back. I'll get a picture of this trike right here. I think I will stop, put my sweatshirt on now. It's nice having the big back here. I bring all kinds of stuff with me. So it'll probably take us, I don't know, 45 minutes to get back from here, depending how fast I go. So the way they do this, it kind of slowly builds up the speed so you don't slip on that front wheel. Very, like I said, this thing is well thought out. So yeah, when you hit it, it doesn't like start spinning. Just slowly takes off. You guys can hear that. You get two 750 motors on this thing taking off. So yeah, the trike channels, like I said, is up to over 400. I think it was 409 last time I looked, which is awesome for the amount of time I've been on. and the hour is good. The hours are going up too, so which is nice. I got to get 4,000 watched hours on there, and yeah, I'm not even to 1,000, but it's not bad. I remember my main channel, Gary's E-Bike Adventures, for anybody that doesn't tune into that. Um, I had got my 1,000 subscribers, and I had to wait a while to get the 4,000 to become monetized. So, and not that I got a lot of subscribers over there, but I've got I don't know what it is, 7,000, 7,500, 7,600. It's getting up there, but my watch hours are going up, which is nice. And the YouTube is starting to pay out a decent amount of money. So, I mean, not life changing by any means, but I'm getting right around 500 bucks a month right now. So that's pretty cool. Not quite 500, but right around. It'll be there soon. I think last month went over 500. This month they're estimating like 485 or something. But if I put out a couple more videos, it'll go up. So that's what happened last month. I put out a couple extra videos, and it went up. But it won't do that over the winter, I don't think, because it gets slow. No one's watching e-bike channels, even though I ride all winter long. If you guys are just tuning into this trike channel, you'll find that my main transportation in the winter is trikes, guys. So these are super safe on the trails. I ride these trails in the snow along with the snowmobile. So this thing is just, I mean, you can't, I mean, I'm sure you could, but I can spin this thing all over the place and the wheels stay right down on the ground. So really nice, guys, really nice. You know, my legs are tired today from this trike, but they feel pretty good right now. I'm not, they were just stiff all day, which is kind of weird. That ad motor, I'm pretty impressed with the way that thing rides, the incumbent way. It's very nice. I had an ad motor disaster once, and I got rid of that as fast as I got it because it was horrible. It was the Spy 10, the reverse trike, and that thing was the tippiest trike I've ever had. So, and I thought I was buying one of the safest ones that wasn't going to tip because it had the wheels on the front. But yeah, that was horrible. You know, because but the whole thing is, you know, I'm not a 14 mile an hour guy, trike riding guy. So we're doing 13 miles an hour now, and we've been doing 20 plus, you know, miles an hour. I like it. I like to get places. I like to go out. I like to do some mileage, you know. Trikes, you know, they go slower. So you go 14 miles an hour, you're out there for an hour, and you did 14 miles an hour, which is top speed, which you're not going to do. That's only going to put you at 14 miles. So, and like I said, those things, you're not going to hit 14 the whole time. You're going to be traveling more like 7 to 10. So with this bike here, having that extra speed will puts me, you know, into the 13, 15 mile an hour range. So now I can go out, I to go 15 miles in an hour. So, and I like that. We're out here now, let's see, 18 miles, I think. Tell you the one thing different about this thing. Normally when you're on a trike, you could stand on the pedals to try to lessen the bumps. And this one here, you can't really stand on a pedal because the pedals are out in front of you. So you're taking all the bumps in your butt. So it's good to have that suspension on there. Like I said, I've got the suspension seat post on it. This is about the time you see bears out here too. Deer, bears. Got the tunnel coming up here. Look at that light. I tell you, you go through with the bikes on this, you always hit your head. The trikes, you don't, which is nice. Brakes are awesome on this thing too. Cruising right along here. See if we can pick up some speed. 24.3 miles an hour, 24 and a half, pretty much. Gonna get my legs built up. My cardiologist that I went to see the other day wants me to take a stress test. So I don't really know what that is, but as long as I get I think it's on like a treadmill or something. So get my legs built up here before my stress test. Here's the other tunnel. They're gonna have to replace the wood in this thing because it's getting beat up. So I think I got all the noises out of this thing. I had a jingle jingle last night. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. But I looked at everything. Couldn't figure it out, but I haven't heard the jingle jingle tonight, so. There's the peepers. Nice thing about being out here later is there's no people out here. Be interesting to see if there's people down further still walking down here when we get towards the city. I was kind of being hesitant on the light because I know the camera sucks in the light and usually makes for a dark picture. Because I rode one night on this rail trail and I was like, wow, that's dark. Looks pretty good on my phone though. I can see it on the phone. Oh, we made it all the way back to where we would go to the upper reservoir. So, and believe it or not, I've done this on a bike with no one out here. But I've done this stretch on a bike at about 38 miles an hour, something like that. So yeah, this thing came virtually nothing to put on this thing. You got to put the front tire on it, the seat, the backrest. That's about it, guys. This is really easy. Comes in a big box, so be forewarned. So you got to have room for it. You're not going to really move it around. It's as big as the trike is. Nice to have the torque sensor on this thing, though. You can slow right down. Nice. So I got these mirrors because I had them on my HJM trike. I knew they were nice, solid, and I could see really good in them. It would be better if they were out a little bit further, but they're not. I can still see pretty good. For some reason, this side here, I can't see. I'm looking more at my shoulder than I am in this one. Don't know why. They're on the same spot on both sides, so. So I had Sunday, I had people over the house to try out trikes, bikes, and they came to look at, bikes, e-bikes. And, I told them, come on over, because I have all kinds of trikes, bikes, and everything, and if they liked one, they could buy one off the company and I can make a little bit of money on it. So I don't mind doing that at all. So they tried some bikes and some trikes and they ended up both liking the trike better. So definitely one is buying the either the Breeze or this one. And the other one wants to buy it, but she just spent a lot of money, so she's thinking twice about it, but probably one in her future. She really liked it. She did like the Moon Cool I had too. And she was on the fence, and she decided that the Breeze rode a little bit smoother than the Moon Cool did. But she liked the feel of the Moon Cool. She thought it was a little less heavy feeling, you know? To me, these don't feel heavy because the motors are helping you out, but maybe she was not using the motor and pedaling more. I don't know. Still have not eaten up a battery bar yet, which I guess, I don't know. I am a little amazed. They're 51.6 volts. And we are almost at 20 miles. Just throttling now. Gotta make some time up here. Also trying to see if I can suck a battery bar down. Me and my wife hit the road here yesterday, so I wouldn't have to go through the mud. But it's not as muddy today as it has been, so. Well, I'm looking at the camera. It's starting to fade out now. I'm hearing that dingling noise again. I don't know what it is. Seems to do it when I turn right. Could be the rotor. I was screwing with that last night. My battery's running low on my cameras. I don't really feel like changing the battery, so if it dies, guys, we'll see you the next time we're out riding. But if it doesn't, we'll see how far we make it. But if, like I said, we'll say goodbye here. We'll see you the next time. Definitely tune in. You guys haven't hit that like, subscribe, please do. Definitely hit that subscribe because we got to get this count up and get this channel monetized so we can make a little money on it. And it helps buy bikes. So this one was discounted to me. It wasn't given to me. A lot of companies do give me, I mean, they gave me the Breeze. So it was just because I asked for this right after, and they're like, oh, we just sent you the Breeze. And I said, nope, I got it. I said, can you do a discount on it? And they did give me a very nice discount on it. But they're going to get a lot of traction with this thing because I like this thing a lot. And we're going to get out here and ride it a lot. So we are almost at the 20-mile mark because we started out with 15 and we're just about at 35. And again, still not a battery bar down. Tonight we'll go all the way down the rail trail, staying off that main road, do a little more back road riding. Yeah, been hitting the throttle for a while now and haven't dropped that battery bar down. You see a lot of bunnies down the this trail. Not too many bugs, but it is cooler out. Keep the bugs down. It's a nice thing about riding this time of year. We're about to come to a tunnel. I was in this tunnel one time last summer, I think, fall maybe, and there was a group playing music inside the tunnel, which was strange, but interesting. Guess they wanted that acoustics.
All right, guys, my camera's about to die, so we will see you the next time we do a video. Thank you very much for coming along.
Yeah, this is the best light I've ever had.
All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.